Hello, Cesare here with some more Yakuza Kiwami 2. Now, I forget what we were working on stat-wise here. So what did we get? We got boost attack, we got powerful throw. I think we're working on this one? Or... yeah. Yeah, I think we were working on extremely powerful throw. Okay, so we actually have some a lot of side quests to do today. So let's go get started with this one over here. Anyway, guys, welcome back to more Yakuza Kiwami 2. Today's probably gonna be a side quest day, as these take a fair bit of time because cutscenes take a while. Also, I don't remember how to play, so that's gonna be exciting. Our throws are gonna be stronger, though. Wasn't needed, but he hit me, so he earned it. Alright. We're gonna get down here where our quest is. No, next one down. Okay, my bad. Can I go in here? What is in here? Emoto Clinic. Alright, there might be a key up here, so we're just gonna go check up here while we're up here. Oh. There's no key, but there's something to pick up. Oh, green button. Pretty sure you get to go to the clinic in the first game or zero. One of the two. Maybe both. Wild Jackson. Are we done with Wild Jackson yet? We're done with Wild Jackson. Okay. Let's check out the beef bowl place. Are we done here? Okay, we're actually done here too. Okay. What's this place? Ah, Gindoko Highball Tavern. I remember this. It's absolutely tasty takoyaki. Crispy on the outside and nestled inside is a juicy nugget of octopus. A Gindoko favorite. Alright, let's get that. That'll heal me full. So the only reason I do that is because it gives me like a pretty decent amount of EXP. Yeah, or not decent amount, but it gives us EXP, right? So, and we want as much EXP as we can get. Oh, Nouveau Rich. Kawahara. Nouveau Riche. I kicked his blade in half. I'll take the money he dropped though. He's just laying in the street dead. Alright, what's going on here? Key. That's what's going on here. Hang on. There is it. Get on here now, so we're in range. It's just possibly past these people. There it is. What am I gonna do? It's been months and still nothing. I heard Yamauchi and Takanaka already have multiple offers. We're the only ones left. I'm up to 80 rejections now. My self-esteem is shot. Nothing comes through for me either. I never thought it would take this long. What are they talking about? Maybe we're just unemployable. There must be somewhere that'll take us. Sounds like their job hunt isn't going so well. Hey, I saw something interesting at the train station the other day. Would you guys be up for a group interview? What? You mean all of us interviewing together? Yeah, we all go in at the same time and we take turns hyping each other up. It sounds way less stressful than a regular interview. I guess there's more than one way to get a job. Well, that sounds awesome. I'd be way more relaxed with you guys in the same room. Where do we reply? I'm into. But do you think you can really be ready on such short notice? In that case, how about we do a practice run? I know a place that does mock interviews. There's 4 people to a group, though. We'll need to find someone to come with us. So let's give Masui a call. I bet he's still unemployable. Are these the characters from the Pocket Racer? Good idea. I'll get in touch with him in a sec. The mock interviews are held at a spot in Park Boulevard. Let's get our confidence up and show the interviewer who's boss. Yeah. See you over there.
Oh?
Hmm? One of them dropped something. Job Seeker's Amulet. They were headed to Park Boulevard, right? Head that way, maybe I'll deliver it. Park Boulevard, but they walked off in that direction. Where's Park Boulevard? It's, way the fuck up here, okay. I don't want to grab a taxi because I'm worried it'll just skip me to the rest of the story, to the next part of the story. I don't want to do that yet. Hey, Nagana. Want to go to Wild Jackson with me? I see Kawase was willing to give it a shot. Goal of leaving him in the lobby complete. I just like walk in this way now. Yeah, they don't care. Onward to Park Boulevard. Hey, Jeremy. I hear a key, but first. You know, that man looked like he didn't want to be there in general. Anyway. That man is dead. Yeah. How you doing, Jeremy? How was your weekend? I know you had some fun times at work, but, did you have any... Thought there might be a key in here. Vanity. Club. Vanity. These guys in the vest, they always look so shady in these games. I just pulled out his cell phone. He's calling security. Run. I think Carrie is like one dude where you don't have to worry about security because they'll just beat the shit out of them. What's your problem? That dude wearing a Wild Jackson shirt? Oh, this is a wild shell or something. Woke up feeling a little sick, so just taking it easy today. Good. Today is an easygoing kind of day. I agree. I had to work this weekend, which is why I didn't do any streams at all. I don't like to stream when I have to work, because then I have to rush it to be finished, and I don't get to sleep in if I do. So I decided I'm just gonna stay awake and play some games. I got a lot of Eternal Strands played through this weekend. I haven't been doing my usual like rotation of games. I just have been playing through it. It's really good, actually. I really enjoy the game. What if it said wild shit? Would you get it for Pia? Yeah, if I could get a shirt that said wild shit and get Pia to wear it, that'd be awesome. You'd be down for that. Alright, we're gonna get Tripe BBQ. Enjoy this light flavor and relatively low fat of the succulent sirloin steak. Alright. Heals me full. We need 655 ready XP, so. Unfortunately, you don't get a lot of EXP for just beating people up on the streets. I mean, it's still worth beating people up on the streets because it's fun, but... Alright. We have to beat these three up. Take on the pipe. Alright, so the best part is we're now gonna help these three, okay, with the interview shit. After I just beat the ever-loving shit out of 3 dudes with the pipe right behind them.
Boy.
Hey, are you here for the mock interview? Yes? Do you need something? I think you dropped this. My charm! Thought I'd lost it for good. That's some bad luck, losing your charm. Maybe that's why we're in this mess. Hey, don't blame it on me! This is all Masuikun's fault. Is something wrong? Well, we were supposed to have a mock group interview today, but our fourth dropped out at the last minute. Masu was supposed to join us, but apparently he got a job offer. He waited till now to text me though, and the interview is in a few minutes. We need a minimum of 4. After all that practice, too. He left you guys in quite a bind. We would have been fine if someone hadn't dropped their charm. Hey, don't pin this on me. It's not like you helped either. Enough, you two. Fighting won't solve anything. Hey, are you free right now? Why do you ask? Well, we're all pretty bummed about not being able to do the mock interview. We practiced so hard. I was just wondering, well, if you'd be our fourth. Me? What are you thinking? You can't just rope a random stranger into this. But he looks professional enough. Besides, he was nice enough to bring back the charm, right? So, sir, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but could you help us? Not exactly a student. We're hopeless. I wish a nice, cushy job would just fall into my lap. I don't want to see their practice go to waste either. What should I do? Alright, let's help them. Alright, as long as you're sure I'll fit in. You'll really help? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. My name's Katayama. He's Misawa-kun, and she's Mizuguchi-san. I'm Kiryu. Are you sure about this, Katayama? This guy's, well, he's old. I don't care if he's 80. We just need a fourth. You're a lifesaver, Kiryu-san. Anyway, during the interview, you should try to say stuff that flows with what we're talking about, you know, but to back us up. Then when it gets to your turn, just try to make us sound as good as possible. Oh, and thank you again, Kiryu-san. What have I got myself into now? Thank you all for coming today. Let's begin the interview. At this group interview, we'll have each of you take a turn to tell us about yourselves. So, shall we begin? We can start with introductions. I'm Takuma Miyasawa. I'm Chika Mizuguchi. My name's Toshiki Katayama. Kiryu. Kazuma Kiryu. We're all very excited to be here, sir. That was nice, but I should be going. It's nice to meet you. 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 Wonderful! An energetic greeting is a positive first impression for any potential employer. Now then, let's hear a little about your strengths. But don't get too carried away, or you'll sound like you're bragging. Why don't you start us off, Miyasawa-kun?
Hi!
Well, I spent a lot of time in college playing futsal. It's basically 5-on-5 indoor soccer, on a smaller field. I was so good they made me captain of the team, and we went on to place second in a citywide tournament. So you didn't study much then. Too bad you couldn't get first. Being a team player is important. Agreed. And second place is a fantastic result. Mayasawa-kun has an incredible focus when he's playing futsal. I mean, I did make a lot of great friends on the team. The guys always used to talk about how it was a great social lubricant. Don't use that word in an interview. Because you were always oiled up. He really helped people get along. Lubricant? He can be more than that. He really helped people get along. That's splendid. Don't you think? Mayasawa-kun has incredible social skills. He's really outgoing, too. Now that I think about it, I wouldn't even know Katayama-kun if Mayasawa-kun hadn't introduced us.
Hi.
Great point. He's so good at connecting people and making sure they get along. I look forward to utilizing those skills in a more professional environment. Well, that's it for me. Thank you for listening. Just imagine if the recruiter was one of the guys you had just beaten the shit out of with the pipe. Great. You're next, Mizuguchi-san. My best asset is my cooking, for sure. Nobody can top my signature potato salad. Uh-huh. Not to be rude, but how exactly do you plan to apply that to a workplace? Well... She knows when knives might come in handy. It shows she's a diligent worker. Bosses are like potatoes. It shows she's a diligent worker. If Mizuguchi-kan can learn to perfect a recipe, she can do the same at her job. Right! You constantly have to multitask when you cook, too. I'm confident I can bring that ability to the workplace. Well said. Look forward to seeing where your career takes you, Mizuguchi-san. Moving on. Wow, they really skipped over her. Moving on. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us, Mizuguchi-san? Well, let me see. Oh, a year ago, I went on a soul-searching trip to India. It was enlightening. It's good to experience other cultures. Did you eat an eagle curry? I bet you didn't find your soul. I know you can't. It's good to experience other cultures, learn their values, know their struggles. Exactly. Seeing how people lived in India really opened my eyes to how narrow my view of the world was. See, it sounds like that was a valuable experience for you. It was. I think back on what I learned very, very often. Well, that's it for me. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
That was great. Thank you. Katayama-san, you're up next. Okay. Now, what to talk about? When I was in college, I became totally captivated by the field of robotics. That's a future-proof industry. You're trying to go to the moon? Explains why you're so robotic yourself. That's a future-proof industry. Indeed, robotics is what drives our society and possibly even the whole world forward. Didn't your research win some kind of award, Katayama? That's right. It had a pretty big impact on the academic world. Speaking of my research, I got pretty frustrated by it at times, but my teacher motivated me to push through it. Finally reaching my goal showed me the value of tenacity. As they say, persistence pays dividends. If only you treat a job hunting like that, too. You should be persistent in love, too. That's a great workplace attitude.
Hi.
Thank you. I'll use what I learned from my robotics research to propel myself forward in the professional world. I can't wait to see where you end up. I feel like robotics research, like just research in general, is part of the professional world. Like, yeah, you're in a school, but it's still a professional thing. Anyway, I get why they're what they're saying, like how they're splitting it up, but semantics. Me either. I think back on my work very fondly. Well, that's all I have to say. I hope I've performed to your standards. That leaves us with you, Kiryu-kun. You're not exactly a recent graduate, are you?
Hey.
Right. I decided to spend some time in the real world. So you're seeking a mid-career realignment, I take it. In that case, I have a few questions for you. First, what was your previous occupation? Well, I was the Tojo Clan's 4th chairman. I used to be in real estate. Fuck, it'd be so funny if I said... I don't want to fail the quest, not to redo all this. I don't know if that's a thing, so... I used to be in real estate years ago. Real estate? That's a surprise. May I ask what your role was? I actually managed the entire firm. I recruited staff, structured my team, and delegated assignments, all to compete against these 5 evil billionaires. Wow! Experience like that will no doubt prove valuable for any company. For your second question, Kiryu-kun, let's see, why don't you tell us where you see yourself in the next 5 or 10 years? In other words, do you have any career ambitions? I can see myself as a taxi driver. I always wanted to be a master. I'm thinking of starting an orphanage. I'm actually thinking of starting an orphanage. Helping those who can't help themselves has always been one of my strong suits. What a splendid goal, Kiryu-kun. You must truly care about children in need. Kiryu-san has shown us nothing but kindness for as long as we've known him. That's actually true. Interesting. I must say, Kiryu-kun, that changes my opinion of you somewhat. What? Looks like our time is up. Does anyone have anything else to say? One more thing. Yes. You balding? Nice weather, huh? Thank you for having us. 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 Wonderful! A pleasant farewell is the perfect way to close an interview and ensure you're memorable. Well, everyone, that brings our mock interview to a close. Thank you all for your hard work today. Imagine getting paid to do mock interviews. That brings our interview to a close. Let's see how you did. You know, that was perhaps the best mock interview I've ever conducted. You guys are ready for the real thing. Just wait outside for a few moments while I prepare. You don't mind sticking around, do you? Of course not. Because how's he gonna want to fight us? We did it! You saved us, Kiryu-san! I never thought a mock interview could turn into a real opportunity. This is incredible. I'm happy for you guys. We couldn't have done it without your help, Kiryu-san. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm forever in your debt. We'll never forget you. I hope your next interview goes just as well, but I should probably step out. We totally understand. Here, I know this isn't much, but we owe you one. Big time. A Japanese I thought that said driver's watch. Did you guys steal that from... Anyway. Right. Oh, and that stuff you made up about yourself was incredible, Kiryu-san. You almost had me convinced it was real. But it was real. Like how they just assume that he's lying? Alright, let's go do this quest. It's like Kotobuki quest. Comes out with the photographer from that quest earlier. The guy in the mankini. Look at these guys just standing in the street. Alright, Yakuza. Good Naito, Naito. Hey, Adachi. This dude in the car just like slowly making his way through while I'm kicking the shit out of this dude. Yeah, the car transformed into a van. He's just slowly working his way through while I'm punching the crap out of dudes in the street. It's an everyday occurrence here. Oh, hey, dude. Nani matende ya?
しばらく寝てろ。
Nani matende ya? Car's just constantly being blocked by people. Having a bad day. Ooh. Another Nouveau Rich. Sick. Hey, Mizuno. You wanna go? What weapon are you gonna pull out? This one just straight up pulls out a gun and then gets murdered immediately in the street. Here, I'm not sure you should just toss that on the ground. Yeah, this one's dead. That was one of the special heat actions I bought. I need any HP? And technically yes, but not have to warrant going out of yet. Our quest is actually over here. Like I've said multiple times playing these games, like every time I play these, I gotta point out that I really like how like the world just changes, but it's still Kamurocho, but there's active changes in every game. So this doesn't look very much like the Kamurocho that I know from like the later games, in terms of like all the stories that are available. But it's still like the same layout. A lot of what is there is still there in the other games. It's pretty cool.
Ah.
Sorry, pal. Street's closed tonight. You're gonna have to go around. I'll push your luck, yeah? This is pathetic. Out of my way, punks. Punks? You really want to take that tone with us? You know we're the Gondawara family, don't you? I don't really care. Just stop acting like children and step aside. Sounds like this asshat's got a death wish. Let's show the shitbag how we handle guys like him. Hey Takamoto, you're probably dead. Dead. The city also feels like an actual city, yeah. Like, that's one thing I've been really excited about. And when I first played a Yakuza game, I was like, how did I miss these growing up? These are amazing. The hell do you think you idiots you're doing? Try looking at a guy before you jump him. Sorry about that. I'm Gondawara, patriarch of the Gondawara family. I gotta say, you really laid the smackdown on my men here. Damn near brings a tear to my eye. Well, your men brought it upon themselves. Keep them out of the road if they're gonna pester people like this. I'll teach them a lesson, don't you worry about that. And hey, just to show you I've got no ill will, why don't you come with me to my favorite club? My treat, of course. Let me tell you, the girls there are something else. The service will really blow you away if you catch my drift. I'm actually kind of busy. Come on, don't be shy. I'm sure whatever you're doing can wait just a bit longer. He's gonna murder his man. Oh my god, is this the fucking place that Majima brought us? I'll tell you, I'll tell your girl to really lay it on thick, yeah? Just kick back, relax, and let all your worries melt away. I'm telling you, this place is paradise. Paradise? It's gonna be Majima. Oh god, no. Oh right, Gondawara is the fucking dude who loves baby play. Forgot about him. So, can you tell me your name, big boy? What do you want to say? It's Kiryu. Kazuma Kiryu. Oh, Kazuma. I'm afraid that sounds much too old. How about I call you Kazka? This is giving me mixed feelings. So, Kazkin, do you prefer the breasts or the milk bottle? What kind of question is that? I love boobs. I guess if I had to pick, I love boobs. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Only my babies with clean diapers get to nurse. Her baby? Wait, what's the deal with all this baby stuff? You have a baby in here while you do this? Of course I do. Right in front of me. Be my baby. They gotta have one of these in every fucking game. I knew I recognized Gondawara, so... excuse me? Now let's get you out of those dirty pants and into a nice clean diaper. She's just gonna let her?
Yamero.
Yeah.
どや楽しんどるが最高のプレイやろ何もかも忘れてたっぷり甘えてえんじゃ
進むちゃん勝手に外したらダメでちゅよ
ああまずまず
すまないが俺の趣味じゃない悪いが帰らせてもらうぞ
またんかい悪いわしの恋を無視するとはいい度胸やないきわしの高尚な趣味をバカにするやつは許しておきんお前らあいついてもたりへい
really fucking aggressive compared to his men. I keep ending up like behind, like with my back going. He's also very fucking spinny. Kind of stealing my spin to win tactics.
あんたが好
He
きな
was.
ことが他人も好きとは限らねえんだ。こんな子守はもうごめんだぜ。
Those are always funny. What, you guys want to get put down for another nap? Actually, we wanted to thank you. What? Truth is, we were just as weirded out by that shit as you. We didn't swear up to become babies. But if your boss says you wear a diaper, you wear a diaper, you know? I'm way more into getting domed, honestly. You're telling me your boss dragged you into his fetish? Yep. I hope this helps him realize not everyone's gonna be into the same kinks. Yeah. Good luck, guys. Oh, that's always amusing. Alright, let's go to a close restaurant here before we take our break. What is this? This is Sushi Zenmai. Let's go to Sushi Zenmai. Don't know why it's single-handedly keeping the place in business. I believe it. That's not what I wanted, but I don't know. Gucci. Done. Drop play.
時間食っちまった。
Yeah, I saw the guy and I was like, this name sounds really familiar. And then when they brought me to the room, I was like, yeah, okay, I know what this is. I remember that, man. Alright, so we're gonna get the special tuna bowl. That's just gonna fucking heal me full right off the bat, alright. Alright, once we eat, we're gonna take a break, and then when we get back, we're gonna go over to the lockers and open up the lockers that we got the keys for, because it's just right over there. And then we're gonna go and do one of these side quests. I think we'll do this one next. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 side quests left, and then we'll do more story. Unless more opens up, but I'm pretty sure these 5 should be the next one. Anyway, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got more Yakuza Kiwami 2 here for you in just a second.